An important notice for travelers this morning. As of starting this morning, some new enhanced security measures will go into effect, impacting all U.S.-bound flights. Tammy.
That's right, Kevin. The new rules are coming to all airports here in Canada and in more than 100 other countries. The big message: give yourself extra time if you're flying to the U.S. The Canadian Air Transport Security Authority tweeting this morning. Now, attention travelers, before security, charge electronic devices and make sure they're easily removed from their cases. Both WestJet and Air Canada are recommending that travelers arrive to the airports at least 2 hours before their scheduled flights. The U.S. Department of Homeland Security says it's expanding security screenings because it's seeing a, quote, spider web of threats to commercial aviation from terror groups. We'll have more on the heightened security measures from Pearson Airport a little later this morning on BT. A brawl in Little Italy sends a man to hospital with stab wounds. The fight broke out around 11:30 last night on College just west of Bathurst. Two men were reportedly fighting another man. The victim was rushed to hospital with serious injuries, but he is expected to be okay. Police continue to investigate. No suspect descriptions have been released. And we have breaking news this hour. A number of shootings overnight, including right here near O'Connor and Vic Park. This is a live shot of the scene right now. Two men drove themselves to hospital, but it's not clear how serious their injuries are. No word on any suspects at this time. And gunshots ringing through a neighborhood near Gore Road and Queen and Brampton. Multiple shots were fired just after 11. A number of cars were hit, but no one was injured. It's not clear what led to the shooting. And another shooting just about 3 hours ago. Gunfire erupted near Dundas and Scarlett. There are no reports of any victims. Police have found shell casings in the area. Anyone with information being asked to call police or Crime Stoppers. A tragic day on Toronto streets with two people killed in two separate violent collisions. The latest one on Bloor near Jane. A man in his 70s was killed when the motorcycle that he was riding collided with a dump truck. The crash happened around 3 o'clock yesterday afternoon. There's no word yet if charges will be laid. Now, this was one of 6 collisions involving motorcycles in the city yesterday. Here's a look at the locations of all 6. Now, just the one on Bloor near Jane was fatal. The earliest crash happened at about 7:40 in the morning at Front and Spadina. Another was at Lawrence and Warden. At Finch and Bathurst, the motorcyclist there sustained a foot and leg injury and was taken to hospital. Another apparent leg injury in a collision near Queen and Beaconsfield. And a motorcycle and SUV collided at Bloor and Bathurst. And in the city's East End, an elderly woman was killed when she was clipped by a TTC bus and then hit by an SUV. This was according to a witness. The 71-year-old was on her way home from Temple and was just steps away from her apartment when she was struck near Midland and Eglinton. Police say they're reviewing surveillance video from nearby businesses and will also be taking a look at the footage from the security camera on board the TTC bus. Sears Canada getting the green light in court as to begin liquidation sales starting on Friday. Discounts will be offered at the dozens of stores across the country which are now slated to close. The court decision also outlines that sales can run no later than October 12th. A lawyer for the retailer says the liquidation is crucial to maximizing benefits for the company's stakeholders. Sears Canada has been operating under court protection from creditors since last month when it announced plans to close nearly 60 stores and cut almost 3,000 jobs.